Hi, this is Fasi.
And I'm Mike.
Today, we are not talking about the Blazers. Today, we are talking about the regular Traxxas model, the difference between the regular Traxxas model and the High Trail. Today, we're just going to point out because a lot of customers comes in and they just like, oh, what's the difference?
Yep.
Why we need to pay $50 more than this model. So we'll talk about all that today. So you want to start?
Yeah. So the main difference, the High Trails, this is semi-new from Traxxas. It's been out for a while, but before it just used to be the base model, and you had an option to buy the lift kit. The lift kit is $175 if you want a colored lift kit like red, green, or blue, or it's $150 if you want the regular black lift kit. The lift kit does come with the suspension links, the longer ones. They're 110 millimeter shocks and servo mount. The center drive shafts, because the vehicle is going to be taller, drive shafts are going to be longer, and the locking cables for the front and the rear. That installation is very tedious. I'll be honest. I did it to mine because that's all that was available when the Bronco first came out. It's very tedious work. It's rewarding, but now that there's a available option for $50 more, it's like if you're on the fence, if you do want some ground clearance, go with the High Trail.
The difference, like main difference is like starting with the tires. It's these ones, they come with the 2.2s and these ones, they come with the 1.9s.
Yeah.
All the regular models are with 1.9 and the High Trail is 2.2.
Correct.
And as per price difference, like from here to here, if you want to jump up with the original, it's only $50. But if you want to install the High Trail, how much is the set of tires?
The set of tires are $50 a pair.
So it's like 4 tires will be $100 plus $175. So instead of spending $275, you just spend $50 more and get more ground clearance.
Yes.
I remember that's like one of the plus when we started carrying the regular, then they came out with the lift kit. And the new ones, they are also coming with a clipless on this side?
Yeah, all their vehicles are coming clipless now. We still have some available with the body clips. Those are $50 less. So even if it's the same model, they're a little bit cheaper because they have the body posts. So all the non-High Trail and the High Trails, they're all coming clipless now. And yeah, we got the 1.9s on the base model and the 2.2s on the High Trail.
Also, guys, before we were having a hard time when people were like wanted to buy winches, upgrades and all that, Traxxas came out with a lot more upgrades on their own, which is like direct mount on them, right?
Yeah, you could get the optional winch. I believe you do need to change the bumper so it can mount to the bumper, so you could have a functioning winch.
And one more thing for the new ones, these both models, the chassis wise, they are the same. There's no difference, right?
I believe they're the same wheelbase. It's a 12.3 millimeter wheelbase. I'll look into that. I'm pretty sure they're the same. If they are different, I'll put it down below just to correct that. But we can actually just check right here. See yeah, it looks about the same.
It's the same chassis,
Same
right?
wheelbase, same chassis. Yeah. So the pros and cons of doing the High Trail conversion. The pros, I guess, would be the biggest thing is ground clearance. You're going to be able to run over more stuff. You have more ground clearance. If you're running in terrain that there's big, like bigger rocks or like roots or wherever you're trailing, you're going to be able to get over that stuff. And the biggest downside to that is it raises the center of gravity significantly. So you're going to get a lot of tipping on this thing, especially since it's the same width. It's not a wider track width. It's the same track width. So this is a very tall vehicle. I have a lot of crawlers and I do not typically run them high, even on a trail truck. I actually like the height of a base model. Just because it takes a little while to get over stuff, but it's a more stable vehicle. But some people will want to drive it through mud and they want to do that. So the high trail is definitely the better option. It's all personal preference. It's what you want. Another big thing for me, in my opinion, are the wheel options. A 1.9, the ones that come on the base model, there's definitely more wheel options. There's tons of different brands. 2.2 is not a very popular wheel size. Vanquish there's some aftermarket companies. Vanquish has some SSD, RC four-wheel drive. No, beadlocks. I think it's just Trio has some, but they're not as popular as the 1.9s. 1.9s, there's going to be a ton of different wheel options. Same with the tires. Tire size, you're limited to a few companies that make some wheels and tires. Proline just came out with some pretty cool 2.2s. That are they're considered a low profile a little bit. They're a little bit shorter than a typical 2.2s. So when I did my high trail when I did my lift kit, I did the lift kit and I still left 1.9s and I just ran a big 1.9 tire. So that looks really cool too. A lot of people thought it would look weird. I ran the 1.9 Hyrax at the time and it didn't look strange. I set the suspension a little bit softer, so it was a little bit lower, but it had more flex to it. So that was nice.
One more thing. I remember, like, I don't know right now if Traxxas came up with that or no. Like, Yar Racing used to sell extenders for it.
Yeah, Traxxas doesn't have those, but Racing makes them. MIP, I believe, still makes them. We still have some in stock, and Hot Racing.
Yeah, so, there are extenders, like you can widen the tires.
Yeah,
all four, right?
Yeah, it'll increase your width. Trio also. Trio also has some as well. We have those in stock, and a bunch of the brass upgrades. But yeah, straight out of the box. So there's ways to get the high trail more stable, but straight out of the box is definitely more in my opinion, a cosmetic thing. People, especially down here in the valley, they like the lifted vintage trucks or they like them slammed. We don't have anything very, very low, but we have the lifted trucks. So this catches a lot of attention when people walk into the store.
Yeah, in the valley, like it's different, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's people like different things, but yeah, it's never like an in between. It's a very low Chevy or it's a very lifted Chevy. So that seems to be the consensus. It's like very polar opposites, but yeah, those are the main differences between the high trail unit and the basic version of the TRX-4. They still have the locking and unlocking differentials, the 2-speed transmission, same steering servos. Is just the let me just take off the body so you can see just the links, the shocks. The base model comes with 90 millimeter shocks, and the high trail comes with 110 millimeter shocks.
I just want to add, like right now, both models are coming with the clipless body. This is very old display for us, so we still have few as per clip body, but we like new ones are all clipless.
Yeah. So we got the long shocks. We got the long suspension links. Servo mount is slightly different on the high trail. It needs to hang a little bit lower just to have more ground clearance. But all the electronics, the motor speed control, the servos, all the components are pretty much the same chassis rails. Again, it's not a longer wheelbase. It's the same wheelbase. But yeah, it's pretty much it comes with a $175 lift kit out of the package.
One question, like I see that servo is sitting a little bit down here, right? So if we put the lift kit on this one, do we have to do the same with this servo?
The lift kit comes with a servo relocation.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it comes with everything you need. Again, it's quite a bit. It's quite a bit of work. I think it took maybe about 2 hours to do it. Like somebody that's like a beginner, though, I recommend definitely taking it to a shop. Bring it by here. We can knock it out for you if you do want to do the lift kit. But if you're on the fence, like I said, I would recommend just going with the high trail, get it over with, and already have it installed, and have your preferred model.
As Mike said, like we can do it for you guys. Just to let you guys know, like New Sun Racing charges no labor to their own customers who ever buy the car with us. So if you guys want to buy with us, we charge you no labor at all. Like anything needs to be done. Like some people, they buy the car, they buy the light kit right away. We install it for free. There's no charge for it. And we're pretty much, it happens all the time. Whenever they buy these models, they want the realistic light kits, which are sold by Traxxas. Traxxas like has those things in stock. We have them in stock too.
We have them, yeah.
Yeah, we have them in stock. So we do that for free of cost.
Yep.
Anything else you want to add?
No, yeah, that definitely take advantage of that offer. We offer that. The light kit and the lift kit, I highly urge my customers to do the work themselves. But I'll be honest, the lights and the lift kit, it's a little bit above like the average person that's into the hobby. It's a little bit more advanced. So we have no issue doing the upgrade for you guys. The light kits, the wires are very, very, very thin. I've had customers that they tear the wires, and I'm over here trying to solder some little hair thin lights. So we can knock it out for you guys. So if you want to take a crack at it, go for it. It's fun. There's a lot. The instructions are amazing. But yeah, we can knock it out for you if you'd like.
Yeah, that's what hobby is, that you buy whatever it is and then you start working your way up from there.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. I think I messed up the first time I did. I have to take it apart and fix a problem. But yeah, that is the difference between the base model, regular TRX-4, and the High Trail.
A good thing about Traxxas models, you can find tons of aftermarket parts. If you're not happy with Traxxas original parts, there's option like Hot Racing, Yaw Racing, Semix. There are a bunch of brands. Like everybody makes something for Traxxas.
Yeah,
it's like popular.
It's definitely the most popular platform. All the aftermarket companies make parts for a TRX-4.
All right, guys. So if you like this video, it's just informative. We are talking about the very old models. There might be like a lot other videos. We just wanted to differentiate for the customers. Like locally, we get to every customer, when we introduce these models, they have this question, So we wanted to talk on the video so, people can take advantage of all this thing, like what's the difference and why this one is $50 more. And that's what we wanted to explain right here. Anything else
I don't think we even talked about the actual price of the vehicle.
Oh, price of the vehicle. Prices are changing here and there. So therefore, like sometimes they are on sale, therefore prices should not be the matter, right?
Yeah. But as of right now, the base model is $550 and the High Trails are $600. So $50 more. You choose, do you want something a little bit more standard, lower? Do you want to do the High Trail, spend $50 more? Completely up to you guys. That's the beauty of this hobby. You get to customize, choose whatever you want.
And one more thing, sorry, I'm cutting you off. One more thing about these cars, they both come with the 2-speed transmission. And if you're looking for I want something cheaper, Traxxas does make TRX-4 Sports. How much is that one?
I'm not sure.
Around $400.
I think so.
I believe so.
I'll put it down below.
Yeah. So they also make that model too. So you don't have to jump up all the way to that. If you're okay, I want to test it out. I want to see how I like it.
Yeah.
It's also another way to do it.
Yeah. There's tons of crawler options. It's just, this was just really showing the difference between the base model and a High Trail, just so you can see the height difference. Actually get to see them side by side. To see what they look like. Some people think it's not a big difference, but it's a pretty big difference.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching our video today. If you like it, please subscribe our channel, like the video, and leave a comment. And if you would like us to talk about something else, we do have this is New Sun Racing, so we have a lot of product which we can talk about. Pretty much everything in hobby, we have them in stock. So if you would like us to talk about something, please leave it in a comment. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye. All right. Hi, this is Fasi.
And I'm Mike.
Today we're going to talk about, not about Broncos. These are Broncos. Right? Sorry for that.
Blazers, how dare you?